Alright, here we find ourselves in Palia once again. We are back for our second episode of our playthrough of the game. And we're still working on our house, and we got a couple other things to do today. But I thought what I might do first was to actually go over some updates and talk about patch notes and whatnot for things that are going to be coming in Palia in the near future. In fact, a few things that are going to be coming next week. But just to kind of get things going here, I played a little bit just because I needed to get materials, and that would have been boring for me to just sit and farm stuff forever. But I do have enough stone now to go ahead and make our house. So add that there. And the house is going to start getting made here. And in 8 hours, we'll have the beginning of our little cozy house. But some other things that we definitely need to do today. I want to build the loom, but we need to go get clay to make some ceramic bricks. I also want to upgrade our pick and our axe, and probably try to upgrade the bow today too. And since we can upgrade one of these, I think I'm going to upgrade the pick right now, just to be a little helpful, but we'll have to go do a little mining because we're going to need a couple of copper bars to make the loom. So I'm going to upgrade. And I think that used all of my copper, which it looks like it did. So we're going to have to go and get some more. So let's go run off and grab copper super quick and some clay. That'll just take a few minutes. Then once I grab those things, we'll come back, pop them into the furnaces so we can get our bars being made, and then we'll go over patch notes and the developer's notes. So let's see here. Gotta find some copper. And it's gonna go a lot faster with a better pick. That is, if we can find copper. Apparently it is a precious commodity. Well, we could use some stone too. Grab some stone. So one thing I'd like to do today is also, if I can get a couple things upgraded, I can kind of show you some of the best early ways of making money in the game. One of the ways that everyone makes money in the game right now is through cake parties, but not everyone wants to go sit and use a bunch of materials to do that. So I've never done a cake party, but I have managed on my main account to purchase every main gold sink in the game. So there are plenty of ways to make money that aren't just sitting and making cakes for a couple hours. So here we got some clay. And clay is found all along this beach right here. We'll just get as much as we can real quick. But there are some pretty cool things coming up in the patch. And some pretty cool things coming up in the future, which I think will add quite a bit to the game. But I'll pull that stuff up here in just a couple minutes and we'll look at that. I'm gonna get a little more clay. I don't really remember how much clay I'm gonna need. Definitely gonna need more copper than that, though. But definitely having the upgraded pickaxe makes this a lot faster. It probably cuts the time to do any of this stuff in half. But it's nice to have a game that gets updated and patched so frequently. Kind of what I've seen from the developers is they want to have a every 2 weeks have some sort of an update to the game, a decent update. Things that I think a lot of people would like to see would be like new zones, but I think that's just gonna have to come a little bit later as they work on the base game itself. Because there's definitely, if you talk to the characters in the game, they talk about other places existing, so I'm sure at some point we'll actually get to see them, and there's plenty of concept art for different locations that we haven't seen yet. So there's definitely something to look forward to. But if you're new, there is definitely plenty of stuff in the game to keep you busy for now. And there's plenty of stuff that I haven't done yet either. I still haven't finished off all of the storylines for all of the villagers. And some of them are really, really cute. Sure at this point we probably have enough clay to make what we need, but we'll get as much as we can. Still need a bunch more copper though. Takes 5 copper ore to make 1 copper bar. There was a chest up there, but I'm gonna ignore that for now because I want to do a little video where we go through and find all the chests all at once. Because there are some that I can't get right now, because you need the glider to get them. And some that are pretty easy to get. But once you get all the chests in both of the 2 zones, you get you get maps of the zones which go in your house, and they look really nice. So, there's another one over there, but you can't get that one without the glider. And I'm not seeing any more clay around here. Could really use more copper though. What I would love to do is to get out into Bahari Bay and start farming stuff out there. We'll get there. Just take a little bit of time. And usually there's more copper, which means someone else has been out here farming copper. That's okay, it respawns. Not a big deal. So copper and ore will typically kind of spawn around rocky areas like this. I say typically, but I'm not finding any. pretty sure I need those flowers for something, but I can't remember what, so I'm just gonna pick some as I go. Ah. So, this guy teaches you about farming stuff, and
Well, howdy, Sproutling.
he's one of my favorite characters, because he's just nothing but puns. I can't do anything. Oh, I have to finish this quest before I can talk to the store. Okay, we'll finish this quest in a bit. I need to see how much seed makers and preserve jars are and at what level you can get them, because that's one of the key ways of making a bunch of money in the game, is to be able to make seeds off of your crops and to make preserves from your crops too.
Let us make this day a great one.
Best character ever. Right, gotta find some copper. Ah, I see some. Hey, nice. Got mining to level 4. That spicy sprouts is something you need for cooking. And even on my main account, cooking is my lowest skill. I only cook when I absolutely have to. Much like real life. Just gonna make a quick loop back towards the house. I think I got enough of what I need, but we'll just grab any other copper we see on the way back over there. Love coming across those big nodes. Those give you a lot. What we're gonna have to do later on, not sure, maybe the next time, we're gonna meet all the villagers, and we have to decide who this character is going to woo. Though you can woo everybody. Well, anyone you can actually romance. And there isn't really a consequence for dating everyone at once, so you can just date everybody, and it's great, and no one gets mad. And one of the cute things about the game is if you, the characters will give you a pin after a certain level, and if you wear the pin, you'll get different dialogue options from other people in town who recognize that you're officially with this other person. And so you get... I haven't gotten many different dialogue options on my other account, but some of the things are really cute, and it's a nice little flavor thing that's in the game. So I absolutely recommend not ignoring your villagers like I happen to typically do in Stardew Valley. And actually interact with them. Just wanted a little bit more copper. Just one more node, that's all I want. Ah, there we go. Grab these real quick. Alright, that should be plenty to make our stuff. So I'm just gonna walk back over to our house. And get this stuff going in our furnaces so that it will make us some bricks and some bars. I do wish the house would finish faster than 8 hours, but at the same time I kind of understand. It shouldn't be instantaneous house making. Okay, let's craft up some ceramic bars or bricks. Put this in here, put this in here, and we'll also make copper bars, and that's going to take a little while for this to make. So while those are doing their thing, I do want to check something here real quick. My quests. Let's see, I need to harvest an onion, and then I can go back and talk to Badru, I think, about opening up the guild shop so that I can get the other guild items. So we got some onions here. And now I can go talk to him about that. But before we do that, I think I want to talk real quick about some of the in-game things to do right now, and about the patch coming out, and about later development stuff from the devs. So one of the first things of note is if you go into your character page here, you're going to see that you have something in your news tab. For today and tomorrow, you're going to be getting some gifts. These things are to celebrate the end of the Maji Market, which was Palia's first in-game event. So don't miss out on these little like freebies. You got some Choppa Pops, which are a food item, and you got some fireworks, which are pretty awesome. So make sure you claim those. They're going to be available today and tomorrow because the Maji Market is over on the 26th. So I'm going to go ahead and claim my rewards. So I got those little guys. And put some of this stuff away. Because I really need to upgrade my bag. And I'll keep Choppa Pops and just eat those. I think that should be good. Okay. Also, my lovely tent with my extra little knickknacks in it. Yes, it is beautiful. I live here without a bed. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to actually go over, I'm going to pop this open so I can go look at the interwebs real quick. So, on next, I think Tuesday the 26th, there is going to be a short downtime maintenance of about 2 hours. Typically it is about 2 hours. Sometimes it runs longer if they run into problems, but typically just for a maintenance patch, it's not going to run any longer than that. So in the patch, which will be 0.169, we are going to see bug fixes. There are quite a few bug fixes right now that need to be hammered out. So hopefully one of my biggest issues right now is trying to get the sushi recipe. Hopefully that is on the list of things that they are going to fix or improve. I have been fishing for that for weeks, maybe not weeks, but at least days, and it just hasn't been dropping. And it hasn't been dropping for really anybody, and we're not sure if it's a bug or if it's intentionally just supposed to be really hard to get, because some people are saying they've gotten it after 500 bait, some people are saying they get it right away, some people are saying the devs said it's bugged, so right now it's a little up in the air what is actually going on with that. The Black Market is getting a big upgrade. So if you don't want to know what the Black Market is, once you reach, I think the first level of friendship with Zeki, he will let you downstairs. You can also go through the sewers, which are by the beach, to get into the Black Market after 6, after all the shops close. The Black Market has items that you can't typically craft. So it's going to be like bathtubs and toilets and rugs and a video arcade machine and like paintings and stuff. So these are things you can't craft that go to sets, but you can purchase them in Zeki's Black Market, and that is getting a big upgrade. I've seen a picture of it. I haven't been able to find it. I only saw it once. I haven't been able to find it anywhere online. But it looks super cute, and I'm very much looking forward to what they do with that. A new emote is coming. We already have a list of emotes that are available in the game.
Hey!
So if you hit T, it'll bring up your emote list. You can then switch out emotes. I'm going to take out the shocked emote. We're going to replace it with the sit emote because I use that a lot more. Because sitting is wonderful. So we're gonna sit down right here in the shade. But a new emote is coming. You're gonna get the kneel emote, which was kind of displayed a couple patches ago, but they didn't actually manage to get it in game, but it's coming next week. The ability to remove crops is going to be coming next week. It is kind of a pain when you are working on your crops and you accidentally put a crop in the wrong spot. You can't remove it, so you have to just wait for it to go through its grow cycle. And that's a pain. No one likes that, so they're adding the ability to get rid of the crop, put in a new one. They're doing updates to some of the decorative items. What the first update they made, which I don't have any lights, is the ability to turn lights on and off. I don't know if this lamp counts. Oh no, this one doesn't. So you'll be able to turn. You can now turn lamps on and off, including like candles and stuff. But something that you will be... here's one. You can turn off this torch, turn the torch on, but you'll be... It looks like they're probably going to do faucets, so you'll be able to turn water on and off, which will be cool. And then the last part of the update looks like they're going to be adding probably, it says maybe, some new outfits to the cash shop. They indicate like a little fairy icon, so maybe it's going to be like fairy wings or like a fairy outfit. That might be cute. We will find out next week. So that as far as what is coming next week, definitely. That's kind of the lowdown. They will do patch notes officially right after they launch the patch when the game goes live. So we'll get to see in depth exactly what they altered in the game. So the other thing I wanted to go over was a new dev blog. So I'm going to actually pull this up here. So this is the dev update for September, and there's some kind of neat changes coming to the game. So some things that we're going to like look at here are, first off, they're adding obstacle courses to the game. So this is kind of, right now it's considered kind of a side content, just something fun to do. There's no rewards associated with it, so it doesn't make you feel like it's something you have to do. I don't really like that, to be honest. Allow me to explain. What I mean by that is I like to have stuff to do that gives me some kind of reward, even if they don't want to put a physical item or something in the game. Even if they just had it to where you got, I don't know, maybe if they had some kind of leaderboard for this content. So where people could kind of try to beat each other's times for the obstacle course. That would be something kind of cool. But we'll see. I think that this first iteration of the obstacle course is just kind of a test thing to see what they want to do with this going forward, to see if this is even content they want to continue doing. And despite me pulling this up on my screen, It is not capturing anything. Poop. Well, I'll just go over this real quick. Some of the I'll figure out how to do a window capture in the future because it's not doing a screen capture. So the next thing that they're going to be adding to the game too that's going to be very beneficial is flow tree groves. Currently, flow trees are really hard to get a hold of. You have to basically sit, farm, chop down trees for like hours until a bunch of like flow trees spawn. So what they're doing is once per game day, so in-game day, so once an hour, a bunch of trees will spawn, and there'll be, I guess there'll be some kind of significant effect on the map to show where the grove has spawned, and then everyone can just swarm on that location, chop down a bunch of trees, get a bunch of flow. It's going to be fantastic. The next thing that we're seeing is going to be the advent of flow arrows. Or not flow arrows, but flare arrows. Flare arrows are going to be actually super beneficial to the game. Right now, people will use fireworks. So if someone finds a Palia node or a flare or a flow tree, they'll shoot off a firework to let people know where the particular spot is. But those fireworks only last for a few seconds. So the flare arrows, however, are going to last for at least a minute, so it'll shoot up into the sky, you'll be able to see it from a distance and go to said location. So that's going to be super helpful in game. It's going to be a craftable item, which I think they've seen people wanted something like that, so they went ahead and made something, and that's really cool. Proximity chat is something they are working on, and I believe that it's coming next patch, so next week. Currently, you can basically talk to the entire zone, or you can talk to people in Whisper, or you can talk to people in a party. So to be able to just talk to people in your general vicinity, super, super awesome. Very much looking forward to that. Let's see, next we have ammo and bait pouches. Super helpful. I use up an entire row at least for just ammo and bait and food, and I don't typically take everything with me because you have limited bag space. I want to fill my bag space with stuff, not just the ammunition and stuff that I need to farm things. So it'll be good to have these pouches. It probably is going to be something along the lines of as the bag that you buy from Zeki. So you'll start out with 1 or 2 slots, and then you'll increase it by purchasing additional slots from Zeki. There's also going to be a quest slot pouch as well, so any quest items will go into that pouch. They're working on improvements to the AI, and one of the big improvements is to the workbench. The workbench, it's kind of a cluster right now because you have one full list with all of your stuff on it, and trying to find a chair when you just want to make a chair it can take forever to go through a list of like 300 items just to find the one thing you're looking for. So any kind of search function or different kinds of tabs is going to be super great. They haven't gone into detail about what they're doing, but it's coming. Looking forward to that. Mining is getting an improvement. They're adding these things called star stones to the game, which are going to be something that you can sell to make a bunch of money, but you can also gift these particular star stones to your villagers in town. And depending on which starstone you give them, they'll like them more if it's associated with their birthday. So think of these as like birthstone gems like we would for zodiac signs. These are going to be work along the same lines. So it's making me think there's going to be maybe some kind of like a birthday system in the game like you have in Stardew, perhaps, where you see like, okay, this person's birthday's coming up, we can give them special gifts. So there's that. And then possibly bad news for the community. Cake parties are getting nerfed. Cake parties have been one of the main ways people have been gaming the system to make money. Not everyone wants to do cake parties, and people kind of feel like this is the only way to make money, and it's not. There are tons of ways to actually go about making money in the game, and I'm going to try and help people with that going forward. But they're kind of telling everyone, get in that last hurrah this weekend because it's going to get nerfed. Cakes will probably still be worth a good amount, but they're probably either going to increase the amount of ingredients you need, or they're just going to decrease how much the cakes are worth. Because right now I think that it is the best way to make money in the game. So there is that. So a couple other things that are down the road that they're working on. They're working on new skin tones because people are asking for lighter skin tones, and new facial features, new creatures to hunt. Super cool. I love Chappa and Sarnak, but I'm getting tired of hunting the same two creatures over and over. And then additional improvements and requests. So yeah, that is it right now for as far as the dev update goes. So yeah, there's some cool stuff coming. There's lots to look forward to in the game. So here we are back in game. I'm gonna check and see. Okay, we've got 5 bars. I could make something. And we got 3 ceramic bars. I think I need 5 to make the loom. Yep, I need a couple more. So those are that's almost done. Let's see, I got a note from somebody here. From Hidori. Also, the rumor is that Grumpy Father here is going to be romanceable, and I'm guessing along with Sifu as well. Sifu is best girl, and I want to romance Sifu because she is the best, and I love her. Let's see. That pick of yours is getting dull. Come on by it. I'll teach you how to make a better one. All right. I know that. We already got the new pick, though. Okay, I just want these bricks to get made so I can... Almost done. There's a couple minutes. I guess I can hoe my field since I haven't done that with my terrible, terrible hoe. Oh, I got something from my garden. I got a mushroom. And just something every once in a while you'll get a little something, and nothing spectacular. I think the best thing I might have gotten once was some gold ore, but it's something. It would be nice if maybe they added a little something better. I don't know. Maybe like later on they could add like little artifacts or something. But for now, it's fine. Oh, on a side note, people are complaining right now that their housing plots are very laggy. And they're asking the dev team to do something about it. There is, from what I've seen, a fix for that. And that is, people have gone a little crazy with their fences. So the game is counting each individual fence post as its own item. So if people have like 1,000 fence posts up, it's bogging down things. So remove your fences. It's going to dramatically help your plot. Until the devs can kind of fix that issue, just take out the fence. I need to buy some seeds at some point. But I have no money. I am poor. But we're gonna fix that. We're gonna make some money. Okay. Almost done. I guess in the meantime, I could go choppy a couple trees. of stuff right now to do in the game, especially if you're new. There's plenty of stuff coming. And I'm very much looking forward to the stuff in the future. And, give me 1 second, let me finish chopping this tree down. I'm gonna show you back here on your plot. There's this crack in the wall. And if you look through it, there's a little lake back there. And there's a big tree with like a bunch of lanterns on it. It's a little hard to see, but there's lanterns in the tree. I want them to open this up. I want to see what this is. You can't really get back there. You can't really like climb up these walls to get a better look at it. Oh, that tree apparently does not want to be chopped down. Okay. How about this one? There we go. Okay, let's see. Did you make my thing? Yay! Okay. Finally. Finally. I can make the loom. Okay, we're gonna place the loom inside my beautiful, beautiful tent. Just gonna put this right here. Okay. And let's go ahead and make some leather. I need 5 leather, so I'm gonna have to go kill some deer. I also need fabric, so I need cotton seeds. Okay. Just gonna keep a few of those. So, as much as I want a better bow, I really need to get a couple leather real quick. Because once you have the new bow, and once you have standard arrows, it makes life a lot easier. Basically, getting all of your tools upgraded to the first basic tool makes your life a whole lot easier in the game. There's a flow tree. I don't think I can actually chop it. Oh, I can! Okay. Let's see if we can get some people over here. You shouldn't chop down flow trees by yourself. You should always, like, call people to help you. So, sent out a call, see if anyone comes over here. No one's coming to the tree. Alright, there we go. Shared a flow tree. Got 2 flow wood. I can't do anything with that flow wood yet, but eventually I'll be able to. Oh, what was I doing? I came out here to do some hunting. Got to see, get distracted in this game. Okay. Takes 2 arrows right now to kill these deer. When you get standard arrows, then it just takes 1. And sometimes the bag teleports, but that's okay. Come back, dear. And it shouldn't take too long to get a bunch of leather here, so we'll just shoot a few more deer. Man, these arrows do not fly very far. Oops. So I'm gonna grab this copper ore right here real quick. I think I just shot a rock. You know what I mean? Sometimes the bag just like teleports to another location. Okay, no, I'm gonna need more copper. So I just want to kind of grab some. Oops. Oh, there's a bunch of copper over here. Nice. Okay, and I'm gonna head back to the house. I have some leather so I can... Oh, actually, I'm gonna go see if I can buy some cotton seeds so that we can make some fabric. You can buy cotton seeds, I think at Zeki's Market, but they're going to be really expensive. And that's why you want to start making your own seeds as soon as possible, because in the beginning the seeds are kind of pricey. But once you get the seed maker, that becomes a lot easier. But I'm not quite sure what level I need to be to get the seed maker, so let's see if if Bardu is around, we can ask him about some farming stuff. Just go talk to him super quick. I think he's on his way back to his house. I had a quest to turn into him.
Hey there!
Alright, I grew some crops. Okay.
Oh. Thanks for stopping by. What brings you around here? Oh.
Why can't I access that shop?
Call me an orange, 'cause I'll see you around.
I guess I need to be gardening rank 2. Ugh. Boo. Okay, I guess we'll just... Oh, I got some seeds. I guess we will try and get gardening rank 2 so that I can see what I need in order to get the stuff he sells. But I got a few things I can sell here to make a little bit of money. So let's look here. Cotton seeds are 40. Let's just go ahead and purchase what I can of those. I'm gonna sell these horns. I'm gonna sell this meat. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna sell right now. And like 8. There we go. So we can grow some cotton. So that I can make the fabric so we can get the glider. You know, in the beginning it might seem a little slow, but in honesty, it's kind of nice, it's kind of relaxing. It's a little back and forth, but I enjoy that kind of stuff. Also, one second, I think there is a huge stream delay today. Oh yeah, there's a huge delay. How bizarre. Yeah, I'm just looking at what's actually streaming right now, and it's very far back there. It's like several minutes behind where I am right now. Weird. Usually it's only supposed to be about 20 seconds, but it's the stream is showing currently when I'm looking at my view, like really far back. Anyway, maybe it was just, I don't know, it's being glitchy. Whatever. Alright. Let's get back into the game here. Got some more clay going. some more leather on the loom. Pop all those in there, and let's go ahead and plant these cotton seeds. Oh, that's wheat. I'll put the wheat in the middle. And let's see, do I need water? No, we're good. Now to very slowly water my crops. Now, at one point in time, I do think, or in the future, they might add like a sprinkler to your garden so that you can just not have to water it like this every day. Because if you talk to Bardu, he mentioned something about inventing a sprinkler. So maybe that's something that will come along in the future. Alright, so we're gonna grow some cotton so that we can make some fabric. That's going to take a couple in-game days, unfortunately, for that to grow. I could go buy fabric probably, but it's kind of expensive. So keep making that. Let's see if I can make... no, I need some planks. Wasn't it just 15? Oh, 20. Okay. I've got some wood. I feel like in the beginning it's the eternal struggle to just to get wood. But then later on, like, I never need wood. I just have tons of it. Eat all these chop-a-pops real quick. No, we'll do real quick. Let's fish. Let's fish a little bit. See what we got here in the pond. Now what I know is going to happen is once I get glowworms, I'm going to come over here to my pond. And I'm going to like cast 2 or 3 times, and I'm going to get the sushi recipe on this character, but I'm not going to get it on my main character. Because apparently what people are surmising is that if you're over a certain level in fishing, that the sushi recipe no longer drops. But it's all guessing at this point. I don't think anyone's really quite sure. Why the sushi recipe is taking so long. I've actually caught every fish in the game, with the exception of the really hard to get ancient fish. But I've caught every other one, but I've yet to find the sushi recipe. And you're supposed to be able to... It's supposed to be like an uncommon recipe too, so it shouldn't take like days to fish up. So I will just cast once more here, and then I'm going to grab some bait real quick and catch a couple other fish. So right now, if you can cast without bait, with worms, and with glowworms, and each one will give you different types of fish depending on which one. So even if you cast without bait, you will still get a selection of fish that will be different from the fish that you get with baits. And the fish get a little bit harder as you use better baits. A little harder to catch. They'll move around, they'll jump around out of the water. So let's use some worms here. And you'll see that we get some different fish. This one moves a little bit faster. They're still pretty easy to catch. And we got an orange bluegill. See what else we can catch. So, in the beginning, the best ways to actually earn money are to go fishing and to hunt the chappas and the surnok and just sell everything you get from them. Though, if you want to be ultra efficient, what you want to do is you want to bring the meat back from the hunts, and you want to go and just cook grilled meat, because even if it's like high quality, it'll still, and you sell these to make money, you won't lose anything because those high quality meats will retain the same value after you cook them. And this is a good way to just easily level up your cooking, is just to make these quick little recipes that don't really take any effort. And then, of course, once you make that recipe, if you don't want to keep the food, just pop it into your box over here to sell. I'm gonna sell those. And I'm gonna sell these fish. Get a little extra money here. Some more planks and some more planks. I think that was enough to make. But alright, we can now make the axe. So let's go ahead and make that. That's gonna make chopping down trees better. And I think we can chop down a little bit bigger tree now. So I think we can chop down. Oops, that helps if I pull the axe out. I think we can chop down these trees. Yes! That's gonna give us a lot more wood. See, that gave us 14 wood as opposed to like 3 or 4 or 5. I don't want to chop down all of my trees. I think I'm probably gonna leave the big ones in place. We'll chop down some of these and get some quick wood. but chopping everything goes much, much faster now. Trying to be kind of picky with which trees I chop down. Because once you chop all the trees down here, they don't respawn, you'd have to regrow them. And especially these big trees, you can place medium trees, but you can't place big trees. So do be careful on your plot if you want to keep some of your trees around, not to chop down ones you might really want around your house. Almost level 4 here. Let's see what we do next. They make some more wood here. Keep some of those for arrows, though. Gonna make... Oh, I can make standard arrows. But I should wait. I think, maybe? No, we're just gonna make some standard arrows. Let's make... We'll go ahead and make 4 stacks of those. That should actually really help with hunting. Have enough leather. We almost have enough materials to make the glider, but I still need this cotton to grow. But that's gonna take a bit. Could go see how much fabric is at the shop, though. I think it's expensive, but we can find out real quick. Yep, it is kind of expensive. It's 190. I guess we're going to wait. Ooh, that's pretty. I like the dragon fight set. It is pretty. And we are not friends enough with Zeki to go down into the market using the back door. So we can't go look at that right now. I'm gonna go try these arrows out real quick, because I think even with the poopy bow, using the standard arrow should kill these deer in 1 hit. And then that is an excellent way to make money. It goes really, really fast. So you can make around 4 or 5k in just a little bit of time. Unless you miss. Nah, it still takes 2 with this bow. Okay. Boo. Yeah, I need to get the better bow. Gonna go have to talk to Hassian. Alright, when he comes to town tomorrow, we'll talk to him, see if we can't... Actually, I need to make some money real quick. We'll see if we can't get a better bow. Because goodness, this bow is the worst. It barely... It seems to not shoot as far as the other bows. I never really noticed that when I was playing in the beginning. But it seems to have a shorter range. I also can't seem to hit the broadside of a barn, so that could also be part of it. Stop running so I can murder you. Come back. Where did the deer go? Oh my gosh, I'm the worst. Why is my aim so off today? There, got it. First hit. Absolutely awesome. And I'm not even gonna try and kill this deer. It's gonna take me like forever. Those are the elder deer, and those take, I think, 3 shots from the much better arrows. So there's no way I'm gonna be able to like take one out with my Fisher Price bow. With my Nerf arrows. Alright, I'm just gonna head back to the house here for a second and toss some stuff into the bin before it turns to 6 a.m. At 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. the bin gets emptied. And you get monies, so I just want to toss some stuff in here real quick. And I think I'm just gonna sell... Oops, not the arrows. I'm just gonna sell all this stuff right now. Save the wood. Go ahead and sell that too. And... sell the mushrooms. Just make a little bit of money off of some of the stuff we got here. We can sell the star quality one. And... sell a couple onions. That'll give us a little extra money because I want to get the... I want to talk to Hassian to get the bow. And I'm going to go AFK for just a moment. I will be right back. Alright, I am back. Let's see, what are we doing? We're doing stuff. I wanted to go talk to Hassian, we're gonna do that. We can craft a couple more things that I haven't made before, so let's go ahead and craft this thing. We haven't made it. You can see with a little mark, so that we can get other items. Let's make this lamp. Oh, which I can't think I can make because I think I need light bulbs and I don't have the furnace to make light bulbs yet. Okay, we'll get there. We can make this interesting art piece for the wall though. Let's go ahead and make that. And the shelf. So can you see where maybe down the road, if you have several different sets, that this might get a little bit cumbersome? We can make a shelf though. Let's make a shelf. Make a bed. Probably won't have the materials for that though. No. Okay. What do I need for a bed? I need wood. Of course I need wood. But we can continue to make our tent pretty. So let's just put this here. And we'll put a nice shelf over here. And this random thing we'll just kind of place there. It's lovely. Oh, okay. Got some money. The crops are starting to grow. Need to water them. Later water can waters multiple slots, so might be a decent idea to upgrade if I want to actually do a bunch of farming on this plot. So that's taken care of. Okay, what do we have here? Ooh. Ah, this is our foraging guy. He wants us to stop by. Zeki. I bought something from Zeki's shop, so he sent me a coin. So I can use it on the gacha machine. And Bardru sent me a makeshift pantry. That was very nice of him. And we can put that at our house too. Put that right over here. No. I'll put it. Can I put it here? Can put it. Beautiful, beautiful pantry. I could just stay there. Alright, so now we have enough leather. We just have to wait for the cotton to grow so I can make the cotton cloth. And probably just keep bricks going. Kind of in the beginning, you just want to kind of keep as much stuff going as possible. But I want to see about maybe upgrading the bow. Or maybe we should go talk to Ashara and see what he has for us as far as foraging goes. Probably wants to sell us the upgrade for the axe, but I don't think we really have enough money for that far of an upgrade yet. I want to kind of get all the basic stuff done first. And he's asleep. Fantastic. But we can go see what we will win from Zeki's little gacha machine. Maybe we'll get something cool. This is Tish's shop. This is not the general store. Okay, here we go. What did we get? We got a super smoke bomb. That's not the worst thing in the world if I find a really rare bug. Let's see. After I buy the recipe for the bow, I think I'm gonna come get some tomatoes and potatoes. There's the 3 crops I grow mostly are potatoes, cotton, and tomatoes. And I will explain why later. I do grow a couple other of the newer seeds, like the spicy peppers and the corn seeds. Not corn, blueberries, but I can't get blueberries yet. It's gonna be a while before I get blueberries. So let's go and track down Hassian, Hassian, I think it's Hassian. He's probably gonna still be in Bahari Bay this morning. You can go find the boy and his dog. And he's so mean to you in the beginning. I do have to say though, like once he warms up to you, he's so sweet. He's so nice. He's one of my favorite characters. Actually, I don't think there's really many characters at all that I don't like. Okay, Hassian.
I haven't got all day.
He's so mean! Also, he hates Chappas. He wants to kill them all. Okay, now we can go check out his shop, and I need to be level 3 to get the bow. Okay. We'll get there. I think if I just do a little hunting here, we can get that pretty fast. Alright.
Back to my business.
Let's see. Oh, we're pretty close to level 3. This won't take very long at all. Oh yeah, that's gonna go really fast. Wow, you get so much more experience doing hunting than you do some of the other ones. I just realized that. It goes by really fast. Like, I've done lots of mining, and my mining on my main account is kinda low. Okay, there. Now I can get the bow.
What do you need now?
Okay, cool. Yes, I just bought your new recipe.
That was interesting.
Alright, I want to return to the house real quick, and I want to make this bow if I have materials, which I think I do. Actually, since I'm here, we will go talk to our forager dude. Because I think he's just got the axe upgrade, which I don't really need just yet. But we can look anyway. Oh, you're upstairs, aren't you?
Another beautiful day.
Let's see. Oh, you have Heartwood upgrade. Okay. Oof, that's expensive. Okay, gonna hold off on that just yet. I kinda want to get some crops. Get those. 5 of those. Those. Just go and plant those real quick and see if we can make the bow. I should have all the materials for the bow, unless I need a bunch of wood, which I probably need. So, let's see here. So the reason you kind of plant things in different orders is all plants kind of have they have different bonuses. Tomatoes and potatoes, their bonus is water retention. So if you plant potatoes and tomatoes right next to each other, they will retain water. But you can't plant 2 tomato plants next to each other. That doesn't work. So it needs to be a potato and a tomato. Or if you just want to, you know, keep anything watered, it's going to do the adjacent crop to it. Not anything on a diagonal. So this tomato plant will keep this and this watered. This tomato plant will keep this, and this watered. So it's one of the reasons I like to grow tomatoes and potatoes is because they keep each other watered, so I don't have to water every day. Tomatoes, you can harvest 3 times. Potatoes you can only harvest once, but potatoes make pickled potatoes, which have a resale value that is really nice. And though pickled tomatoes don't sell for that great too, I still pickle all my tomatoes, because it's still a decent amount of money just to sell. Plus, you get a lot more tomatoes than you do most other crops. So I got 1 potato seed left. Let's go ahead and put that in storage. I think we'll save these hides, save the meat. I'm super poor. Okay. Okay. Let's see if I can make that bow. No. I need... Of course. Of course I need wood. Let's see how many... Oh! I have plenty of wood now. There we go. Alright. Now a much better bow with standard arrows. We should be able to kill the deer a lot faster. I'm gonna need to go and get repaired soon. Though I can make repair kits. It's almost better to just spend gold to repair stuff than it is to use the repair kits, because it uses a lot of materials. Maybe in the very beginning, you might want to use repair kits, but I kind of find them to be not spectacular, and it takes a bunch of them. It's not like it's just one repair kit fixes this, and it's like 12 repair kits to fix that or more. So I'd love to get gardening up. Not so concerned about cooking or bug catching right now. It would be kind of like cooking is definitely something you need to work on, but it's not. It's probably my lowest skill on my main account. Bug catching, I mean, other than this is how you catch bugs and they drop silk. It's about the only thing that bugs are useful for. And I think there's a couple recipes that require them for like fertilizer, but you can get those recipes, or you can get the fertilizer from your worm farms. So for bug hunting, though I have a decent skill in bug hunting, just kind of ambiently, it's not that great of a skill. There needs to be more use for it. Other than just getting silk. So, let's see. I suppose I could go do a little bit more hunting. See what other quests we got going on here. Zeki wants 500 gold, which I don't have. My house isn't going to be ready till tomorrow. Oh, maybe I can go... Oh, those are complete. Never mind. Still need the fabric for the glider. I maybe should go do the Maji Market, even though it's only going to be available for a couple more days. Kind of missed out on that on this character. And... supposed to give gifts to villagers. I don't know if I've really talked to anyone. Rainbow trout, not gonna get that right now. A common bark cicada, I think I can only get that in Bahari Bay. I haven't really talked to you yet, or you. You want a wild garlic, I could go hunting for one of those. You want a spotted bullhead, that's not gonna be too hard to catch. I think I need worms for that. Cassian's just gonna be a jerk to me no matter what I do. You want a brick? I can give you a brick. I think I can spare a brick. Let's see what else. I just need to give gifts to a couple more people, so let's just see what we can kind of do here. And Tish wants a sapwood plank. I can sacrifice a plank too. Oops. Okay. We can go do that real quick. And then that would finish that little quest.
You talking to me? Huh.
Dari, what you got for me, buddy? Ah, he wants to teach me about repairing stuff, which I'm not gonna do right now. again, have no money. So iron bars would be good to get next, so we can go out to Bahari Bay and start farming up stuff. The anvil just looks cool, so it's just nice to kind of have, but I never use it because I don't repair my repairs. I use the forge over here because I can use gold to repair my stuff. And then the fine pig later on. Okay. Well, can't do that, but I can give you a brick. Yes, yes, I got you a brick. I know. It's very, very nice of me to do that.
All right.
Oh, you have a quest for me. Let's see, you wouldn't happen to know what Juma wants this week. I think that's his daughter. Let's say I can find out. I wouldn't want to trouble you none. Thing is, she ain't been talking much to me lately. Yeah, because you're kind of a jerk.
Back to it.
Alright, Tish.
I've got some new stuff in the shop.
Let's see. I want to give you a piece of wood. That's right, Tish.
Have
You
a
make
good
an
day.
armchair. Oh, actually, we can return to the mayor and finish this quest to be helpful to villagers. All right. I did
Finally,
things.
someone nice to talk to.
Good, good. Giving presents is the best way to get to know people. Everyone has their own tastes, of course. Ashes always likes the finer things. That's his wife. Though I'm not sure why they're together, because she's so mean to him. The sheer number of presents I give her when we first began courting. You made everyone feel so welcome. I'm sure that they like you, but at least I can do is give you a little something as well.
Could you come back later?
What, did you give me gold? No, you didn't. Oh, you gave me a grilled oyster. Thanks. Actually, he usually gives a bunch of gold. But I got a grilled oyster, so I guess that's okay. I'll just eat that. Delicious. There we go. Okay, so since I've upgraded the bow, I should show you real quick. It should just take out the deer in one hit. And Choppas too, but I don't see anything out here. Seem to find some deer. Yep, one hit. Deer goes down. So this is a much faster way of making money once you can just kind of cull the deer population and do your part for the environment. So yeah, this is, you can kind of find a spot where there's a bunch of deer spawned. This is one of the fastest ways in the beginning to make a whole bunch of money really quick. You just kill any deer, any choppa. This is just super helpful if you just spend a little bit of time. You saw that. He was coming right for me. It was self-defense. So it's okay. It's you just are committing a little bit of deer genocide just to make some money, but they come back. There's lots of them. Just think, if you weren't out here doing this, there'd be too many deer, and then they would eat all the grass, and then they'd start starving. And it is kind of at this point you want to start making sure that you're keeping your focus bar filled up when you're out doing stuff like this so that you kind of maximize how much experience you're getting. And this guy's probably going to take 4 shots. But if he drops his antler, that's worth a whole lot of money. Oh, only 3 shots. Okay, nice. Which he did not, but he dropped a bunch of leather, so. They upgraded the amounts that the Elder Sernok drop. But as you can see, you can see my bar down there is getting full up of materials, and this is just a really great way, especially to start, to make money. Now, this is not how I make money now in my main account. Mostly it's from just kind of passive income from farming. I get tons that way. But when you are first starting out, this is an excellent way to get those coffers filled up. I really do need to get that bag upgrade. I might be able to do that after I do a little bit more hunting here. That wasn't even close. glider. Not that it matters, there's no falling damage in the game, so if you fall, you're not gonna get hurt, but they're gonna add combat to the game at some point in time, though says the rumor. So I wonder if they'll add some fall damage. I mean, I'd imagine they would. I know it's always kind of funny going from one game where there is fall damage to another game where there isn't, and you kind of forget. And you go into that game that has the fall damage, and you're like, I'm just gonna jump off this cliff, and then you die. And I have apparently depleted the deer population. So maybe it's time to head back to the house. And someone else is hunting, so I don't want to, like, steal their deer. So I didn't snag those other ones that were right there. Because like myself, other people have realized that this is one of the best ways to make quick money. And rather than go put these into the bin like I normally would, it just turned to 6, which means that the bin's already been picked up for the day. So I'm going to go over to Zeki's Market and sell this stuff. Sell in just a few minutes of hunting, we made like 1,400. It was pretty good. Especially since I think it's 500 for the backpack upgrade, and now we have it, and we have now 3 slots, which is going to make things much better. So the next backpack upgrade is 5,000, and I kind of recommend probably getting that sooner rather than later. And since you can hunt those deer now, that you've got the standard bow and the standard arrows, you'll be able to get that money really fast. You got 3 slots, just make a bunch of arrows, go kill deer, spend like an hour killing deer. You'll be able to get that money really fast. But I think we've kind of done enough today. We've got the house all set up so that it will, in a few more hours, we'll have a house. We upgraded the axe and the pick and the bow and arrow. Let's see what else. We've got the farm going to start making some cotton so that we can make cloth, so that we can get the glider. And the glider does make life pretty nice too. So we got stuff going. We'll have a house the next time. We'll have some crops going here. And I think I'm going to call it for now, and we will stream again either next Wednesday or next Saturday. Maybe another day, but we'll see. I'm still working on the schedule, but I think it's going to be Wednesdays and Saturdays. And yeah, if there was anyone who was enjoying the stream, I hope you had a good time. So I will see you next time.